I am sleeping with my sister's womanizing husband. The silence that followed the confession to my sister is suffocating, and her response leaves a haunting echo, emphasizing the gravity of my actions. Left alone, I face the harsh reality of my betrayal and the potential loss of my sister. Yet, in the midst of her regret and guilt, I feel a sliver of relief. The secret is finally out. Chapter 6. Final Confession, revealing my secret affair to my sister. In the days that followed my breakup with Max, a newfound determination filled me. It was like I had awoken from a long, distressing nightmare, my senses heightened and my perspective clearer than ever before. Yet a crucial task lay before me, one that could potentially alter my relationship with my sister forever. Revealing my secret affair. My heart pounded in my chest every time I thought about telling Claire the truth. Guilt and fear battled within me, but I knew I had to face the consequences of my actions. She deserved to know the truth, no matter how bitter or painful. So I decided to meet Claire at our favourite park, a place that held countless memories from our childhood. It was a spot that symbolised our bond, our trust, our sisterhood. The irony of the situation was not lost on me. As I sat on the park bench waiting for Claire, a myriad of thoughts raced through my mind. The trees rustled in the wind, their whispers seeming to echo my trepidation. But when Claire arrived, her smile warming even the chilliest of days, my resolve strengthened. I took a deep breath, my hands trembling slightly. "Claire," I began, my voice wavering. "There's something I need to tell you." As I revealed the truth, the words spilling out of me like a rushing torrent, I watched her face. The confusion, the shock, and finally the heartbreak. It was all there. It was like watching a mirror shatter, the pieces scattering, leaving behind an unrecognizable reflection. In her silence, I felt a deafening roar of regret. "I'm so sorry, Claire," I whispered, tears streaking down my cheeks. "I never wanted to hurt you." The silence that followed my confession was the longest and hardest I had ever endured. It was as if time stood still, the world holding its breath as it waited for Claire's response. But when it came, it was not what I expected. I need some time," she managed to say, her voice choked with unshed tears. "I need some time to process all this." I watched her walk away, her figure slowly disappearing into the distance, and felt an overwhelming sense of loss. The sister I had grown up with, laughed with, cried with, was now a stranger because of my actions. I had not only lost a lover, but potentially my sister too. As I sat alone in the park, my confession echoing in my ears, the weight of my decisions hit me. I had betrayed my sister's trust, hurt the one person who had always stood by my side. The reality of my actions was bitter and harsh, leaving a sting that I knew would take a long time to fade. But amidst the pain and guilt, there was a glimmer of relief. The burden of my secret was finally off my chest, the chains of my deception broken. The road to redemption was a long and rocky one, but it was a path I was willing to take. As the sun set, painting the sky in hues of orange and red, I took one last look at the park, our park. It was a bitter end to a chapter of my life, but it was also a new beginning. I was ready to face the consequences of my affair, ready to fight for my relationship with my sister, ready to make things right. The reality of my affair was a hard pill to swallow, but it was also a wake-up call. It had shown me the depths of my mistakes, the gravity of my actions, the hurt I had caused. As I walked away from the park, the setting sun casting long shadows behind me, I knew I was leaving behind more than just a secret affair. I was leaving behind a past full of mistakes, ready to embrace a future of redemption and healing. This is Chapter 6, the last chapter of a 6-part short story. Please subscribe to the Romance Diaries on YouTube to hear the other 5 chapters and for more stories like this one.